Hi, action figure collectors, model collectors, drifters, all the way around and between around. Welcome back to Caspian Shows. I'm here with another edition of the Barbie Dream Besties. And this one here is Malibu. This is the budget line that they came out with. So this line would be like your summer wear and she had like a traditional hairstyle that they gave her that's kind of like an homage to like the original Barbie with like the curly bangs. I have been seeing her a few times in Ross for $10, so I have been wanting to get her. I managed to run back and grab her. She's $30.60 right now on Amazon, which I feel like is crazy. I really like this line. Um, but I'm not like really thrilled about the design of the line as whole. Like, for example, the show, I think it's kind of cute or whatever. It really gives me like a AI vibe. It really gives me AI vibe. So I really think they could do a lot better. But like once I break it down, like I like the fashions separately and the accessories. Like I want to use them for other dolls. Like every time I see them, I just want to use them for like either rainbow high dolls or like my scene dolls or like collector Barbies or something like that. These dolls just really make me want to do customs. I like these dolls for customs because they really, really remind me of just like Ever After High. And I never got the chance to collect Ever After High. So I want to like get a lot of these or like Mattel brats, like some fake ass brats or a fake ass My Scene or something like that. They just give me vibes like that. So, I'm going to be here for it, but they could never like really compare with brats. I would put them like on the beef scale with like Rainbow High because when I first seen them, I thought that Mattel was again trying to like have something that they could compete with Rainbow High with, and this was like their closest thing. They kind of give me like that vibe of like Rainbow High without the inset eyes. And they like, I feel like they kind of tried to sweep that up under MGA, but I really feel I love the outfit though. It's really cute. They're getting a little stiff with this artwork. They have the same artwork. I like the new dolls that came out, and even this right here. This looks really CGI. It's really giving AI on the art. I'm not really that crazy of it, but I will be saving the background, the back art. As you all know, I like to keep those and stuff like that. They have a show on YouTube. I would love if they would come out with like some different characters, or at least like the three other dolls that they did, like the Ken and what was it, like the Daisy and the other girl. They could like at least give us some more dolls of them. Like it gets washed up really, really fast and it just gets dry when they keep giving us like repetitiveness. Just they could like give us some fashion packs or something. Like now I'm not mad at this because we did get a different version of the mole where like the knees are not articulated. All of my dolls don't have to be like fully articulated, even though I do like for them to be articulated. But sometimes, like when a doll has either articulated arms or articulated legs, I'm definitely okay with that, especially when it's a budget doll. But I don't think that this is worth $30 on Amazon. Absolutely not. I think $10 was a really, really good deal to find at Ross for this. Now, her year on the box says 2026, which is like still kind of throws me because I remember they came out last year, right? If I'm not correct, I'm pretty sure these dolls came out like last year's was end of last year, or maybe they was just ain't at the beginning of this year. So I still think it was fairly decent price to find this doll. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her out, and we're gonna look at her and go over her outfit and details. So here she is out of the box. I think that the artwork is really cute with the waves and the pink clouds and stuff, the sunset. You have a little sun up there at the top. Now, I really love this comb. I think it gives like a nostalgia. I love the Barbie font like this, like the old school bee. Um, and this cute pit comb is cute. I think they should do a lot more of their combs like this. Now, one thing that I will complain about is the colors on this design. I do not think that the orange should have been her pop. The orange bag or tangerine, it just kind of just like really, really throws it off for me. It's not the pop. No, the shades with the pop. She could have had like maybe I think a light blue bag would have worked or something. Not an orange though, but just like or like a maybe like a hot purple, like a neon purple or something like that. But the orange is just I don't know. It's really contrasting with the light pinks to me because she has like a different pink with the strap, and then her shades are like a different pink. They're more of like a candy pink. And to me, it's not really really working, especially when the shoes it drowns her, and I feel like it makes it look like it's just too much pink. They should have chose a better color to give her a pop. Even she could have even had like a hot pink bag, like a bag that's like the color of her shades or something like that. I think that would have been cute too. Same thing with the comb. But I do love I think the bag is cute and the comb, but just not with the outfit, not with this. Um I love the SPF. I'm glad that they gave her some of this. Like, it's functional. It can go inside the bag, even though the bag does not close. So I think that was pretty cute. They tried to step it up a little bit with that. So yeah, on to her bikini and her outfit. I think her chunky slides or her chunky sandals are absolutely adorable. These I love. Um, I think they would look really, really, they're versatile and they would look cute on any doll, but especially like Barbies, collector Barbies, or just, like your My Scene girls. These are like some really cute slides. Same thing with the bikini. It works. It works for her. It works for the doll, and I think it would look really, really cute with like, modern Barbies. Um, it will look cute with like retro Barbies, retro collector, like reproduction Barbies as well. I love the color. Um, this design would have been cute in a black and white as well. Same thing with like the shoes, but it's cute. If I ever came across this doll at a good price, like a really, really low price, I would really consider doing like a custom to the outfit and making it black and white because I really really love this bikini outfit. I think that's really what sold me to the doll overall was her pieces and her hairstyle. I think is really really cute. Though I do want to do a good custom with this doll. I really love her hairstyle like how it is. I actually want to wash out the bag and just like really give her like a big pin curl like swoop on the ponytail, you know what I mean? So it's not straight and really kind of elevate that look of what it's supposed to be because this right here is definitely not going to work for me once I take this little plastic piece off. I don't want her ponytail to be straight. I really want to give it that curl swoop at the bottom. I'm still not really a fan of all the plastic how they did that had her hair just matted like that when they took it out. Like everyone's not a hairstylist and everyone doesn't know how to or everyone doesn't know how to style a doll's hair and that's completely okay. But this right here, when you're paying all this money and stuff for like dolls like this, like I feel like the packaging could be a little better because they've done better. It was easier to like actually cut the plastic out of her head and her hair, but at the same time, this is like extremely matted. It's an easy fix for me, but everyone is not really like up and like hip to that. You know what I mean? They still have a lot of room for improvement. They could do better with these boxes. I don't at this point, I probably would believe that it's budget cuts because I think I've been a little hard on Mattel in the past, but Mattel they just got hit with like some stuff that I shared on my page. I can't remember if it has something to do with like lawsuits or something like that, but I think Mattel makes themselves look a lot richer than they actually are. It looks like the playing field is like pretty open. Mattel is the whole toy industry as a whole, but especially Mattel. Mattel are not like the toy bullies as they were before, as like they once were before. I think it's a really, really fair game for MGA to step up with improvement, and I think MGA could like really, really step up this year and really be more successful than Mattel this year. I really think MGA should take advantage. MGA has suffered some losses like last year and the past few previous years, but If MGA was smart, they would listen to what I'm about to say, because Mattel has came back out with My Scene. So MGA has really, they're kind of falling off. They're paying a lot of attention to Bratz, which is something that we want. But like, they still haven't given us any boys. They haven't given us any Bratz boys. We haven't seen any Rainbow High boys. This will be the perfect time for them to get into like making collector Rainbow High and Shadow High dolls. Give us some boys in that collector line. People would definitely be like onto that. And they should also get to bringing like some of their older lines back. Like, I think it's an underrated opinion, but I love Moxie dolls. The Moxie girls, they should bring them back. They could focus on doll lines like Nana Surprise, Project MC Square, Novi Stars, Bratzillas, all of these lines that they abandoned while they were struggling, that people fell in love with. They should focus